Welcome to the series on a real-world project with WordPress and BuddyPress. This video is an introduction to the custom members profile page, which is this one. And this is the first video of a mini-series where I explain step by step how it was built. Let's get started. We're dealing with two types of members, athlete and coach. You probably know this if you're following this series. And the athlete member page is probably the most complicated in the entire site. So I'm going to cover this in a block by block manner. I'm going to start by covering this, the header bar, which has some dynamic information and lots of stuff to look at in the backend, including the member image. And then I will go with this sidebar, the left sidebar. Lots of this information coming from the BuddyPress custom fields. And while I'm at it, I will also cover this button right here. It's a messaging program or an internal email box. When I click on it, I end up here. And this is pretty much a emailing system, a mailbox. The left sidebar remains the same, but this is implemented using a plugin, so it's not going to be a very long one, but very interesting one. Then I will cover this middle part of it, which has a whole bunch of sections, a video, and then a bunch of text stuff that are coming from the custom fields also, BuddyPress custom fields. And even an Instagram block, which has quite a story to tell, as you will see, and all the way down. And after this, I'm going to cover this guy right here, this filter bar, which helps us navigate this midsection very smoothly. There's a fantastic piece of JavaScript is involved, which is making all this happen. After that, I will come here and cover this background of this custom widget that I built. I did use a plugin for this, but this looks nothing like that plugin, because from that plugin I only use a few functions. No look and feel, no implementation, none of that. The whole thing is custom built using PHP and a few functions from that plugin. So this should be interesting. So this is pretty much an overview of this page and the series, what's coming up. And before I finish this, I should show you something interesting. For example, this one you're looking at is an athlete profile page. And this one is a coach's profile page, which is pretty much the same, but interesting part is to look at is this one. Index type coach. This is the template file that it's coming from. And if we go back, and this athlete profile page, if we go all the way to the bottom, and if you look at here, it's coming from index type athlete. So as you can see, they're both coming from two different template files, but this is not normal for a regular BuddyPress site. So let's go to the back end to see how this happened. Okay, we're at the back end, and this is my file structure here. This is my themes folder, and this is the theme name. And here is the BuddyPress templates. If you haven't been following this larger series, let me give you a review of how I started customizing BuddyPress. It started right here, going to the plugin and BuddyPress, and then BP templates, and under BP Nuevo, and this BuddyPress folder. This is the new set. These are the legacy ones, so I picked the new ones and picked this BuddyPress folder where all the templates are, then copied it into my own theme, So that's how everything got started. And now let's talk about the normal BuddyPress structure, where this home.php page handles the single member's profile page. And this is located under BuddyPress, members, single, home.php. But as you saw before, my profile pages are not coming from home.php. They're coming from a custom page called index-type.athlete, or in case of the coach, it's coming from index-type-coach.php file. And that's where these files are, right here, the index-type-athlete, index-type-coach. I actually had to make one extra one, which I will explain why. Now, the thing is, by default, none of these can be seen. To make them work in BuddyPress, I had to use some custom functions, which I could have put in under the functions.php file under my templates, but according to BuddyPress's own recommendation, it is handled a bit separately. We have to go under the plugins folder and go all the way down here to find BP custom PHP, this guy right here. This is where all the custom BuddyPress functions go, and this specific function I had to use to make the single profile pages, the template pages, work. I had to use a filter, and this is the filter right here, BP template hierarchy member single item, quite a mouthful, but once into this function, I collected the member type, like a coach or subscriber or the athlete, and depending on that, put it through a loop and created this template file and member type in here. So that's how athlete file became index-type-athlete.php, coaches file became index-type-coach.php, right here and right here. And here I just additionally I just used a hard-coded subscribers page, which is exactly identical to the athlete one, but I had to do that for the paid versus unpaid membership types, because once you first log in as an unpaid member, as an athlete, you become a subscriber, and once you pay for it, pay for the membership, you become the athlete member, and thus end up on this page. And once you're a subscriber, you don't show up at the members index page. And this is the reason I had to create this separate page and block it from showing up in the index page. So once you pay for it, you show up in the index page. So this is not really very important, but most important part is this: how you make custom template and make BuddyPress see that and go to them according to the member roles. So that's all for now. Whole bunch of stuff coming up. Please stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button and the subscribe button. This will help me bring more free contents like this to you every week. Thanks again.